You love your life. You remind yourself of that every day, even as the evening shadows lengthen across your bedroom walls. A beautiful home with its familiar creaks and whispers. A husband who loves you is steady breathing from the other side of the bed. 2 amazing kids who fill your world with laughter and chaos, now peacefully dreaming down the hall. But something has been missing, and you don't know what. You feel it in these quiet moments, when the house finally settles into its nighttime rhythm. When the last car passes on your street. When the dishes are done and tomorrow's lunches are packed. When the lights are low, when there's nothing left to do but close your eyes and listen to the gentle whir of your ceiling fan. It's not sadness, not really, just a longing for something different, for something you can't quite name, like a half-remembered song from your childhood, or the scent of a place you've only visited in your dreams. You sigh, shifting under the blankets. Your phone glows softly beside you on the nightstand. Its blue light painting shadows on the wall. The hum of the world outside feels distant, barely there, like a radio turned down so low you can't quite make out the music. Another night, another restless sleep. You let out a slow breath, willing your mind to quiet, your body to sink deeper into the mattress. The memory foam gradually softens beneath you, molding to your shape as the warmth of sleep curls around the edges of your consciousness. Your limbs grow heavier, your thoughts beginning to drift like leaves on a gentle stream. And then something shifts. The air changes first. The scent transforms layer by layer. Fresh laundry dried in the summer sun. Old paperback books with slightly yellowed pages. And a faint trace of something plasticky, like a brand new CD case just opened. The smell of your childhood bedroom, preserved perfectly in time. Your bed feels different. The blankets are heavier, thicker. Not your current lightweight blanket, but the fleece throw you had when you were a teenager. The one with a slight pill on the left corner where you used to fidget with it while talking on the phone. The sheets beneath you are cotton, a little rough from too many washes, but comforting. Your breath catches. The details stack one after the other, slow and surreal, like a Polaroid developing in reverse. You open your eyes, and you're not in your bedroom anymore. The ceiling above you is covered in glow-in-the-dark stars, their phosphorescent glow fading in the glowing morning light. You remember placing each one carefully, creating your own constellations. Some are peeling at the edges now. A few have fallen over time, leaving slightly darker spots on the white ceiling paint. Your heart pounds against your ribs like a drum. You push the blankets aside, your feet sinking into the shaggy blue carpet. It's worn down and passed from your bed to the door, from the door to your dresser. And especially in the spot where you used to pace while talking on your Nokia brick phone, having whispered conversations long into the night. Wait, your phone. You turn to the nightstand, and there it is, a Nokia 3310. Its small, monochrome screen blinking steadily at you. One new message. The sight of it sends a shiver down your spine. Not the sleek smartphone you're used to, but the sturdy piece of history with its plastic buttons and iconic snake game. The name on the screen nearly knocks the air from your lungs. Michelle, your best friend from high school, the one you haven't spoken to in years. The one who used to know every secret, every crush, every dream you had. The one who moved away from college, whose life diverged from yours, like a fork in the river. Your fingers tremble as you reach for it, but before you can press a button, something else stops you. Voices, laughter, the sound of life downstairs, so achingly familiar, it makes your chest hurt. And then, "Honey, breakfast is ready. Get down here before it gets cold." Your stomach twists into a knot. Mom's voice. She's been gone for over 3 years now, but right now, she's alive. She's here. Her voice carries up the stairs like it always did. That slight southern tilt she never quite lost, even after decades in Ohio. You push yourself up, legs unsteady beneath you. The air smells like bacon, crisping, maple syrup warm on the table, and fresh coffee brewing in the old Mr. Coffee machine. The one with the slight crack in the carafe that they had refused to replace. The scents are so strong, so real, you almost forget to breathe. Your hands are smaller, fingers more slender. Your nails are bitten down with a quick, a nervous habit you had back then. A stretched stack of colorful jelly bracelets rest on your wrists, each one representing a different promise or secret shared with friends. The mirror on your dresser shows a face you haven't seen in decades. Younger, softer, with that slight uncertainty in the eyes that comes with being 17. Your hair is styled the way you wore it back then, with those face-framing layers everyone had. You swallow hard, reach for the brass doorknob, and turn it. And everything is exactly how it was in the year 2000. The hallway is bathed in golden morning light, streaming through the window at the end. Your little brother's door is covered in Pokemon stickers, some peeling at the corners, others freshly applied. The bathroom is a stack of magazines piled next to the sink. 17, Gain Pro, Tiger Beat, their glossy covers promising beauty tips and cheat codes in equal measure. The sound of dial-up internet winding to life drifts from your dad's home office. That distinctive series of beeps and static that meant connection to the world. You make it to the kitchen, and it nearly steals the breath from your lungs. Mom is standing at the stove, flipping pancakes with her practiced ease, just like she always did. Her hair is pulled back in that casual way she had, a few strands escaping the frame of her face. She's wearing her favorite weekend outfit, faded jeans and that soft blue sweater that she loved. She turns, smiling that smile that could light up a room. "There you are. You ever slept again? Come eat breakfast before your dad finishes all the bacon. You know how he gets with the crispy pieces." Your throat tightens. She looks just like she did back then. Alive, vibrant, here. The morning light catches the silver charm bracelet on her wrist, the one you and your brother bought her for Mother's Day with saved allowance money. And then, just before you can speak, something crashes into you from behind. Your little brother, all elbows and energy, 11 years old again. The last time you saw him was at your mom's funeral. Both of you, adults, trying to hold together. Now he's here, young again, wearing his favorite Pokemon t-shirt, hair sticking up at the back because he never remembers to brush it properly. The kitchen table is set for breakfast. Everything in its place like a museum diorama of your childhood. Dad's coffee mug, that faded one from Great Smoky Mountains with the howling wolf, the souvenir from your family's 1992 vacation, the decal worn from hundreds of washings, the sugar bowl with the chip on the rim, the morning paper spread out, already folded to the sports section, the radio on the counter playing Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas. Mom gestures to her usual spot, the chair with the slight wobble and everyone else hates that you've perfected the balance for. I made your favorite chocolate chip pancakes, and yes, I remembered to make the chips into a smiley face. Dad looks up from his paper, his reading glasses perched on the end of his nose. "Weather says it's supposed to be nice today, but I thought maybe we could wash the car later?" His voice exactly how you remembered it. the slight morning roughness, warm with affection. You sink into your chair, watching as Mom slides a plate in front of you. The pancake does indeed have a chocolate chip smiley face, just the way she always made. The bacon is crispy, just how you like it. There's even a glass of orange juice, pulp-free, because Mom never forgot that you hated pulp. Your brother is already telling an animated story about his Pokemon cards, milk threatening to spill from his glass as he gestures. Mom is half listening, half watching the small kitchen TV, where Matt Lauer is talking about something from the Today Show. Dad reaches across to steal a piece of bacon from Mom's plate, earning himself a playful swat with a spatula. The first bite of pancake tastes like childhood, sweet and warm and perfect. You could feel the chocolate chips melting on your tongue, the maple syrup creating tiny rivers across your plate. Everything was exactly as you remember it, down to the slight scorch mark on the wall behind the toaster, from the time Dad tried to heat up a Pop-Tart too long. Oh, Mom suddenly remembered something. Don't forget you promised to help Mrs. Peterson next door with her computer today. Something about her email not working? You nod, taking another bite of pancake, savoring every moment. Your brother has moved on to making a fork out of his empty syrup packets. Dad is doing a crossword now, mumbling about a 7-letter word for astronomical distance. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, you say, pushing back from the table. The familiar squeak of your chair against the floor feels like a note in a well-loved song. You stand, walking through the warm kitchen, past the bulletin board covered with school notices and basketball schedules, past the family photos arranged in mismatched frames. Your hand reaches the bathroom knob, cool brass against your palm. As you turn the handle, something shifts. The air seems to ripple, like heat waves rising from the summer pavement. The solid door beneath your hand begins to feel less substantial, more like the memory of a door. You blink, and the bathroom door dissolves beneath your fingers. The warm morning light fades, replaced by cool darkness of your bedroom. The sound of your family at breakfast recedes like waves pulling back from the shore, leaving only the quiet hum of your modern life. Your throat tightens, a lump forms in your chest, heavy with the weight of memory and longing. It wasn't just a dream. You know that with every fiber of your being. The details were too perfect, too specific. The exact sound of the kitchen radio, the precise pattern of wear on the carpet, the way your mom's bracelet caught the light. But was it real? Will it happen again? Or was this some fleeting, cruel trick of your mind? A one-time glimpse through a window that will never open again. You press your palms against your face, taking deep, steady breaths. And then, slowly, something shifts inside of you. Hope. It spreads through you like warmth from a summer sun, gentle and sure. Because now you know what's waiting for you when you close your eyes. You know that somewhere in that space between sleeping and waking, there's a door that leads back. Back to that morning in 2000. Back to that kitchen. Back to those moments you thought were lost forever. You settle deeper in your pillow, letting your breathing slow. The weight of the blankets feels different now. Not heavy with longing, but comforting, like an embrace. Your muscles begin to relax one by one as sleep beckons. Tomorrow will come, and when it does, you'll be back. Maybe you'll stay for breakfast again. Maybe you'll help wash the car with Dad or watch Saturday morning cartoons with your brother. Maybe you'll sit at the kitchen counter while Mom teaches you how to make her famous brownies. For now, though, you can rest. The memories are safe, preserved like a photograph in an album, waiting for you to turn the pages. You can feel sleep approaching, gentle as a whisper, carrying with it the promise of more mornings like this one. As your consciousness begins to drift, you catch the faintest whiff of maple syrup and coffee. Somewhere in the distance, you can almost hear the first notes of a song you used to love, playing on a radio that hasn't existed for 20 years. And as you finally slip into sleep, you smile, knowing that your family and that perfect morning in 2000 will be waiting for you, just on the other side of your dreams.